Hi, hope you can see me. I'm not very well, but I'm still making you a lesson because I said I would, and I'm a man of my word. I thought it was a bit weird how I didn't have a head in the last video, so here's my lovely head with a snivelling face. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. I thought I would stick... He's an absolute gangster outside. I thought I would stick the chorus and the middle eight together, and then maybe next time we can tackle the solo. So we're going to start with a G major, but we're going to play it with our third finger on the low E, fret 3, second finger on the A, fret 2, and fourth finger on the high E, fret 3. Strum down, then you're going to take your second finger off and just leave it open. And you can kind of hover that finger over the second fret of the D whilst you're hovering your first finger over the first fret of the B. Don't put them on, just get them prepped. You're going to do an upstroke. Put those two fingers on and then take them off and do another upstroke. So it was strum G, up, down, up. Okay. Then we're going to move to an F chord, which is the third and fourth fingers on the third fret of the A and D, second finger on the second fret of the G, and first finger on the first fret of the B. Downstroke when you get there. Then take your second finger off, play the open string by itself, hammer onto the second fret, so where you took the finger off, and then with an upstroke hit the B string. So it was strum down on the F, hammer on G, up, down, up, F, hammer on. Now we're going to go to a C chord, but we're going to start without the second finger on, and our pick is going to start from the D string, and you're going to try and catch the D and the G together, both open, and then hammer on that second finger just to the second fret of the D. Try and get it so that the G rings out rather than this. Okay. So you've still got two notes. So you've gone F. I then do a full strum of the chord. Then with the pick we're going to go up, down. As we do the down though, we're going to add the fourth finger to the third fret of the D. Okay, we're suspending that C chord. So you've gone hammer, strum, up, down, add the fourth finger. Hammer, strum, up, down. You're going to do another down, but this time you take that fourth finger off. Then you're going to hit the A string by itself, the hammer on again, on the D and G. Then you're going to hit the top part of the chord from the B string on an upstroke, like that. Then we're going to hit the A on a down and then the open G on an up. Together, it should be nice and even like this. And when you put that with the rest of the C chord, it goes like this. Hope that makes sense. From there, you're going to go back to the G, exactly the same as before. Then the F, the same. Then if you remember the chords from the verse, when it went, we're going to do the exact same chords, but we're just going to strum them, so it's easier. And then we go up to that F, exactly like we did in the previous lesson. We're not going to go back to the C, it just stops on the F. So second time through the verse, G, F, hammer on, A minor, to F. Back to the G. Exactly the same as the first repeat. So on the fourth repeat, we've got the G chord the same, the F, hammer on the same. So for the fourth repeat, we've got G, F exactly the same, hammer on. Then we're going to go to some really heavy power chords. The first one is an open E5, so it's the E, and then the second fret of the A and the D. After that, you'll go to an F power chord. So that's 1, 3, and 3. You've just basically moved everything up 1 fret. Back to the E. You can play it how you want. I like to use my first finger. You can use third and fourth. Okay. After that, it sounds like he might have done an overdub where he put the guitar in drop D, so he could go down even lower. But I just hit the open A and the D as if I was in drop D, but we're leaving out that low E string. So it goes like this. Okay, so E, F, E, D. So that's literally just the A and the D strings open. That same power chord is going to come all the way up to the 7th fret of the A. So you're going to go 7, 9, 9. E, move it back 2 frets. D, move it back 2 frets. C, and then 1 on the B, 2nd fret. So coming out of that 4th repeat. So this section is basically just power chords with a couple of cool little riffs in it. I'll show you them straight off. You should already know the shape, and I can just guide you through it. First fret of the low E with your first finger, and then 3rd and 4th fingers on the 3rd fret of the A and D. Or you can use your 4th finger just to bar, like I do, or your 3rd finger, depends what you want to do. So we're going to go down, down, up, down, up. Like that, okay? Then you're going to move it up 2 frets to the G, 3rd fret. And then you're going to move it over to the A string, fret 3, to C. And here we're going to go down, down, up, a little bit different. So the others were down, down, up. Then we have this little descending riff, 3rd fret of the A to the 2nd fret to the open. Then we're going to hit the G, 3rd fret of the low E. Okay. Then back to that F power chord again. I kind of hit it twice, but the second time I'm going to be on my way up to the 8th fret of the A string for the same power chord. It's the F that we're playing here, but the octave higher. So we've gone. When we get up here, we're going to go F, E, D. When you get to that D, it's back to that same pattern. To the G, 3rd fret of the E. Same pattern. Move over to the C, 3rd fret of the A. You're going to hit it once, then we have this riff. So what happens here, we slide from the 5th fret of the A to the 7. Then we hit the 5th fret of the D with the first finger. Back to the 7th fret of the A. Then we hit the 5 on the D and the G together. And as you do that, you're going to hammer on the 3rd finger very quickly to the 7. So you get that cool thing. After that, you're going to come back to the 5 on the D. Then we're going to slide really quickly from the 7 on the A back to the 5. Like that. So we don't really hear that 7, we just hear the 5. Then we hit the first finger on the 3rd fret of the A and the 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the E. So we've gone back down to your F. So instead of hopping over to the C like we did before, after that G on the 2nd time, you're going to come up to the A. So you're just going to come up 2 frets and you're going to start palm muting. And that's when the lead part comes in for the solo over that A. You can hear the change. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Go and practice it and have fun. We're almost done with this tune. If you want the tabs and the backing tracks, head over to my Patreon and support me there. That'd be awesome. Got some really exciting news and some good stuff coming up. So make sure you hit that bell next to the subscribe button. Keep in touch and I will see you soon. Without a cold, hopefully. Fucking cold.